I assume that enemy readiness was Dreadnought was talking about the thing over here when you're looking at a mission information. It says like enemy readiness and it starts at impregnable and it goes to vulnerable, I think. The actual thing that matters there is the number from 0% to 200% infiltration.
Confirmed.
But yeah. But yeah. Okay. Meton Corpse.
Time to motor.
Or Meton, I guess.
Copy that.
It's not a corpse yet.
Los geht's.
He's sort of a corpse.
Will do.
Stepping off.
For here, are those guys stuck up there? It's sort of funny.
Roger. Got my eyes on Overwatch.
The boost affects both infiltration already done and future infiltration now done. It's retroactive and proactive, future active. I mean, whatever I just said. Proactive? Is that a thing that I can say? English is such a difficult language. I wish that English was more accessible to the average player.
Location confirmed.
You shouldn't have to dictionary dive to learn English.
Rücke zur Zielposition vor.
Roger that.
Vulnerable does have different stages, yeah. Detection radius is just a straight linear function based on your infiltration percentage. So that just... the more infiltration you have, the lower detection ranges are on the mission. And what else is there? Evac timer goes down at 125, 150, and 200%. And then enemy strength goes down. I believe it's somewhere between 100 and 125, somewhere between 125 and 150, and somewhere between 150 and 200. So that's like somewhat random, but
That's affirmative.
it's like guaranteed at 125, 150, and 200 and might happen beforehand, but you don't know in advance.
Bewegung, Bewegung.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I'm Roger.
Affirmative. Covering
Got my
now.
eyes on it.
English language is very lazy design. Dr. Zap, bonjour. Ça va? Je voudrais un pamplemousse et un verre de vin. Verre? Verre? Verre. Verre. I speak like 5 words of 5 different Romance languages, but I only speak like 5 words each. My Spanish vocabulary is probably more like 100 words. My French vocabulary is probably like 30. Portuguese like 5. Italian, probably speak 30 words of Italian. I think I speak 1 word of Romanian. I'm pretty good at reading Romance languages, but yeah.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
Overwatch. I'm on it. Verstanden. Die Augen offen. Scanning.
1.3 adds some more clarity. I don't think there's any
On Overwatch. Gotta
plan
cover
to do
them
that.
all. Feuerschutz. Moving to
Got
Overwatch.
my eyes on.
I don't know. I've actually asked for that before, but
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative.
On
Cover
Overwatch.
that
the big problem with that stuff is that the game is released in 10 different languages. So for the amount that you're gaining out of it, it's actually a very, very large amount of work and somewhat expensive to change.
Covering now.
speak a dead language like Romanian? Come on, man.
Bestätigt.
My best friend
Eyes on.
from age like 12 to 14 was a Romanian guy.
Moving to position.
Moving to designated position. Eyes on the prize.
Moving to Overwatch.
Verstanden. Halte die Augen affirmative. Covering now.
I am bad, and I knew French in school, but I don't anymore have any chances to talk. See, I can
Roger. I've got my
put
eyes
together
on it.
sentences in most of the Romance languages if you give them to me, but I would never ever ever be able to say that on my own
Go, go, go.
because I don't know which words are used by each language to say something like that.
Eyes on the prize.
Mir entgeht nichts. Overwatch.
Oh, he's sick? Same thing. Same thing. I wonder what happens if you face off that. It's not allowed. It really shouldn't be allowed, so that's fair.
Got it covered. Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering
Bin
now.
dabei.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
Should we see what happens if I press face off now? I think we should see what happens if I press face off now. I actually have a ton of different broken things I can do to engage against this pod. Like, I could walk my assault here and have 6 close combat specialist shots go off, for example. This one's probably better. Probably slightly better. Alright.
We have multiple targets down. They found us.
They found us. Unlucky, we've been found.
Target eliminated.
Seems doable.
Quo Vadis, all of those shots were 100% crit, 100% hit.
You know that was good. Moving to fire position. I can handle that.
Yeah, close combat specialist really does work like that. Is perhaps a little bit silly.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das. Nicht mal knapp.
Which mods are in play? Nothing gameplay changing. I just have a couple of cosmetics mods. You can actually type mods and the bot will tell you. Sort of want the shield bearer corpse.
On the move.
Whatever you say. Not too shabby. Impressed yet?
I really love pistols.
Killing it with fire.
Pistols make the game so much fun.
Starting to get cooked.
Okay,
What's over there?
so that's one turn done. What will turn 2 bring us?
Bring in the evac. This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight. On your
Vita, you'll have to watch me more often if I'm gonna make it to partner. You're like
I'm going.
such a large part of my audience.
Got your stuff here.
Tell all your friends.
No problem, boss.
Was ist da drüben?
Pretty sure I heard enemies to my right between turns.
Covering now.
Overwatch.
Ich gehe schon. Overwatch.
Okay.
Got nothing. Target neutralized.
Shall I have some tea? What tabletop games? What did we play?
Seems doable.
Last time I hung out and played tabletop games with friends, I played some Keep Talking and
They won't last
You
long.
Don't Blow Up or whatever it's called. Which is not sure if that counts as a tabletop game.
I'm going.
Talking and No One Explodes.
Ist es auch
Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I liked that sort of. Okay, here's the thing I think about tabletop gaming in general. I think that any game that pits more than 2 players against each other sort of ends up being the same game. Like, you can do all the thinking, learning the rules and everything, but very often games like that come down to diplomacy.
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And like diplomacy and occasionally also hurt feelings depending on how serious people are about playing. And so I just don't really like games which are competitive amongst multiple people. I really like cooperative games where the game tries to set you up as a team against something else. Something like Dungeons and Dragons or Space Alert or Keep Talking and Nobody dies or whatever that is. What needs to happen to Civ 6 to make me play it again? A dedicated community multiplayer patch probably would get me there.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported
Pandemic's another pretty good one, yeah.
hope for a better outcome.
I'm gonna go tactical sense on Floja. No, 'cause he has 28 dodge. Let's go quick burn. Hire me as a balance tester. I don't know if this is generally known, but X1's actually does a lot of balance testing for Civ games, and I mean, I would do it too. That'd be fun. Let's go infiltrate this other troop column. Hellblazer TV is now hosting me for up to 5 viewers. I love how Twitch tells you up to 5, because it has like old information, so it's not sure exactly how many viewers it actually is. Pretty much go the same team here, I think. Let's put Floja into officer training though. And we are doing Liberation 1, and we had better be beating it. Caitlin and I really like playing Dominion with each other. Like, if you have 2 people playing a game, there's so much more room to explore really interesting game mechanics and stuff. The second that you put a third person in, the threat of like collaboration of 2 people just breaking the game for the third person becomes super dominant. It's so hard to prevent a gaming group from being like that as a game designer.